Hello everybody and welcome to this cast of the NSSL, sponsored by Computerland, CM Storm by Cooler Master and MSI. I'm Gropa, I'm your host for today, and it can be found on Twitter and Facebook as Gropa or on Twitch TV as Gropa TV. As I said, this is a cast for the NSSL. This is a game 2 between Dreavious, our teal blue Zerg here in the lower left corner, and Iznobest in the upper right corner, our purple Terran. So the first game was early harassed by Iznobest, early marine push by Iznobest, and won by Iznobest. So, well, that quite sums it up a lot, but I also think it was partly because Dreavious did not really macro that well. So I'm wondering what they're going to do this game. Whether Dreavious is going to macro a bit better or not, we're going to find out very soon, I guess. I'm curious to see what Dreavious is going to do. Is he going to do hedge first as he wanted to do last game, or going to do a bit more aggressive build? As we can see, there's a spawning pool going down on 14 and the extractor on 13, which is not really that common. If you want to do a fast expand kind of thing, mostly is 15-15. It gives an optimal timing for the circling speed. Which gives map control, and which is quite necessary if you want to do an early expand successful. So we're going to see what this drone is going to do now. There we have the SCV of Iznobest, and it's turning out trying to get to there, but the hatchery is planted down before it could do anything. So, well, nicely done by Dreavious. Iznobest just finally walled himself off, and his orbital is on the way, and it seems like he want to expand as well, which is quite early at before the 4-minute mark. There it is at 3:45, quite easy indeed, early indeed, and let's see how he's gonna protect himself. Is he going to place bunkers like a normal person, or wall of using barracks, which is a bit more expensive but also gives production? But it looks like it's going to be barracks. So a nice wall there, and yeah, well, he's still macroing like cabals, I guess. So finally the boost is being researched. And there's a baneling nest going down here, which is, well, I think he is assuming that Iznobest is going to do like a marine play, or he's going to do a baneling bust. Both cases are fine things to do, but, well, the first not. Assumption is never do it. Assumption are the mother of, yeah, you know it. So, well, the expansion is done, Queen is coming out, and these Zerglings here are like ready to be morphed into banelings. The baneling nest just finishing up now, while this command center is being turned into an orbital. The wall of here is almost done. The barracks is being built, but it's almost finished. It's finished now, and there will be many marines produced. These marines just doesn't spot it yet, barely misses it, and it looks like these banelings are going to run into the barracks. Yes indeed, and as you can see, not enough damage to break any building or anything. So a lot of circlings on the way for Dreavious, who just sacrificed about all his army to damage a couple of buildings. Now these marines are coming in and are going to do some harassment. Already killing a creep tumor, which is quite a pain in the ass if you want to spread creep as a Zerg. These Zerglings are getting killed off quite easily. Now the Queen is going down, and nice stutter step there. Now the Marines are going after the Overlord, and then it's the turn for the hatchery, I guess. Nice placement there between the minerals, just preventing from a full surround and therefore preventing a lot of damage. Banelings are being morphed in, possibly to try and roll into these Marines. A lot of Zerglings are coming out, and he sends his Zergling to the Marines. The Marines get killed off, but also a lot of Zerglings. And there's already another push coming on its way. Well, Iznobest is also trying to macro. So there's the first tech lab going down for Iznobest, and this push gets scouted by a Zergling who was going to go to this Xanaka tower, but now it's scouted this, and there are two Banelings. They connect pretty well, I guess, and these Marines are probably going to live, but not anymore, as these Zerglings run in and just kill the Marines. Now finally combat shield and stim are being researched, and there's also an evolution chamber in which +1 weapons for Zerglings is being for melee is being researched. He doesn't have a queen here. He really should have, because, well, lava inject is enormous important when you are Zerg. You really need those 7 lava every 45 seconds or so. So it's really important that you get that. And with this queen he's missing, he's also placing down 2 spine crawlers. I don't like it. It's he knows he's a bit behind in army, but in my opinion, the spine crawlers are only a last resort in case you have scouted an attack, but can't defend it without it. You really shouldn't buy any spine crawlers unless you have to, and he doesn't have to at this point at the game. Although he should drone up a little bit more, as you can see in the unit station, he's 13 drones behind the amount of SCVs, and as Zerg you really don't want that. You want to be ahead. He also has same amount of bases as Iznobest, and as Zerg you really want to be a base ahead of the other player, unless it's a Zerg, but still you want to be ahead in bases. So he really should try and take down these rocks and expo here, place an expo here, but he's not doing that. So yeah, well, speed for Banelings is almost done, attack upgrade is almost done, so upgrades are well underway. And it looks like there's going to be a little push here by Iznobest. Siege mode is done, and there are medevacs coming. And now Iznobest is expanding at his third. He really should try and take down these rugs, but it's not possible as the main part of his army is over here, although he could take some of these Marines and already start working on it. Now there's the scan, just a bit too far to kill this one off, but killing that one. Now the Zerg army is rolling in. All of those Banelings connect to the tanks, which would have been better if they connected to the Marines. Now there's a lot of Zerglings being killed by Marines while it should not have been killed. It was not necessary. Meanwhile there was a drop over here, nicely done by Iznobest, really trying to split up the attention of the defender, and now it's planting down the spore crawler, which could be fine and prevent something, but then I would rather place it here or at both positions. So now Dreavious thinks, let's do a counter attack, and spots this command center. It's getting cancelled. Really nice find by Dreavious, really nicely done. while Dreavious is just banking up a lot of minerals and some gas. He really should try and take more gas while he's being attacked by more marines coming from the medevac that was killed over here. Zerglings clean it up without any problems, and it looks like there's a drop coming in from Iznobest. Finally, a macro hatch is coming up. He really needs to spend all the minerals and gas that he has. He really has too much on his bank, and there's a drop coming in from the east. Not doing any damage yet, but it's being annoying, and that's mostly the part, and that's mostly the role that drops play in this game. So Iznobest thinks, well, if you can't expand here, I'm gonna expand somewhere where you probably won't find me and won't search me. So he's just expanding somewhere on the map. It really can help unless there is something that can scout it. Another drop is going down in the natural. Nicely done once again by Iznobest. And then there was another drop over here, just trying to draw the attention away from other things happening on the map, trying to prevent any scouting to protect his hidden base. Now this is smart. Just keep. I was just going to say he was playing smart by keeping this army here and his main army there, and therefore forcing his medevac to go over there into the other army. But well, this is just no. This is not a good thing. His queen is getting killed, and he has an hatchery and a lair over here, or is the lair over here, but it doesn't have any queens, and this one has a queen, but it's almost dead, so not really good. And there's a push coming in by Iznobest, really a large push, and well, he's just expanding like madman, really. He's doing it again, but his man's almost mine out. His natural is still a way to go, but still. So Zerglings attack here, and marines are coming in, but the banelings connect quite nicely, killing most of the marines. And now the Zerglings are trying to clean up some SCVs. Well, there's an enormous attack going on here. A lot of marines, a lot of tanks, and well, the push was already finished before I could get to it, but a lot of his army was going here while it should have been here. Not a lot of banelings were used here, trust me. So yeah, well, at this point in the game I don't see how Dreavious is going to get out of it. He's like at 1/3 of the supply of Iznobest, and he really doesn't have enough bases or drones or anything. Banelings connect quite nicely, but it isn't enough. The Zerglings are all dead now, almost all dead, and these marines just can't die with all those medevacs healing them. Steaming once again, killing that spine crawler. The Zerglings that are running by now, they shouldn't be running, they should be attacking now. All the marines are coming in, killing me even more Zerglings, and these marines are going to clean up this hatchery and all the workers that are going to the natural now. Dreavious at only 16 food, and he knows there's nothing to do about it and says GG. So this is his game for Iznobest. He wins 2-0 in this series by very convincing manner, using quite a lot of marines, timing and nice micro.